March 24th, 2021, Biden appoints Kamala as the point of contact for the border.
To deal with it humanely and to stop what's happening. And so this increase has been consequential. But the vice president's agreed
I'm the microphone fiend, now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme, now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer, I'll be flocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla, call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Fiend, now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme, now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer, I'll be flocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla, call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Them D boys don't know dope. Them keys boy tied in a rope. Dub D boy niggas can't cope. Nope. Sit them in the corner grabbing Mikey by the throat. Them niggas ain't walking in the rain.
Them. To do this, and this is a woman who ran the second largest Attorney General's office in America after the United States Attorney General in the state of California. And has done a great deal upholding human rights, but also fighting organized crime in the process. So it's not her full responsibility and job, but she's leading the effort, because I think the best thing to do is to put someone who, when he or she speaks, they don't have to wonder about, is that where the president is? When she speaks for me, doesn't have to check with me, she knows what she's doing, and I hope we can move this along. So, Madam Vice President, thank you. I gave you a tough job, and you're smiling, but there's no one better capable of trying to organize this.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, and for having the confidence in me. And there's no question that this is a challenging situation. As the President has said, there are many factors that lead President to leave these countries.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3. And this is your Hill Report News Break. Thank you for taking a break with me. That's right. You saw the title right. Civil War in America. 2024. This is what happens at this point in an empire. Let's see how or why the Civil War would start, because we are so divided.
Some pretty incredible news coming out in the past 24 hours as Civil War warnings, they grow over the Texas border standoff. This just coming out this morning. And here is a map of the 25 states that stand alongside of Texas in defiance against Joe Biden and his administration and the federal government. Hold the line. Republicans rally to Abbott's defense in border standoff with Biden. From the Texas House to the former President Donald Trump, Republicans around the country defend Governor Greg Abbott's challenges to the Biden administration's border policies. Texas defies Joe Biden by recruiting volunteers more to bolster their border fight at this time, and Texas governor doing exactly the right thing. Amid constitutional battle over the border enforcement, legal experts say that Texas has the right to keep building razor wire fence to defend our nation from illegal immigrants and potential threats trying to enter our nation. This coming after the Biden administration had demanded Texas to immediately stop blocking the federal Border Patrol access. Texas responding that the federal Border Patrol and the Biden administration not doing their job of keeping the nation safe, so they would take matters into their own hands. President Joe Biden demanding that they stop now or else. Texas responding, or else what? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Who do you stand with in this scenario? Texas and 25 other states saying that we need to defend our country and Texas is in the right? Or the Biden administration saying that let the federal government do their job? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But I'm going to be sharing with you the latest information coming out on this, as there are warnings they're saying that we could potentially be on the brink of civil war as a result of what's unfolding. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the update, don't forget, take a quick second, hit that like button for me to stay up to date, totally free. Why not? Hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and to stay connected off of social media platforms, be sure to join the newsletter at www.steveramnews.com, and everyone that's signed up to that will soon be getting the step-by-step guide in case we see power grids go down, things you need to do and be prepared for to keep you and your family safe. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in and get you caught up on the latest that the United States could be looking at a potential civil war.
All right, the border battle in Texas at the Rio Grande intensifying over razor wire as Governor Abbott of Texas asserts his state's right to defend itself against essentially an invasion. And as you can see on the big wall right there, 25 Republican governors are backing him, including, as you zoom in on Oklahoma, there he is, Kevin Stitt, the governor of Oklahoma. He's up on the big wall, and he's live right now from Oklahoma. Governor, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. Okay, so why have you and 23 or 24 other governors, all Republicans, said we're going to help Mr. Abbott out in Texas?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple for us, for Oklahomans. I think for most Americans, this is just common sense. In Texas, there's 28 ports of entry, and it's already a federal law that it's illegal to enter anywhere but those points of entry. I mean, the last time I flew to Mexico, I had to land at an airport and show them my passport. And so the fact that the federal government, Biden, is cutting razor wire, it just makes no sense at all. And so, yes, we have the right to defend our country against invasion. And what else would you call it if you've got 6 million people coming through illegally?
No, exactly. And I know the former president, Donald Trump, has suggested to all the Republican governors out there, send members of your state's National Guard. In your case, Governor, it would be the Oklahoma National Guard. Send them down to Texas to help Greg Abbott. Are you going to do that?
Absolutely. You know, I've done it once before, and we're looking. I already talked to my TAG, my General Mancino. We've already started putting the numbers together. We'll be in contact with Governor Abbott. But, you know, we also need some common sense here. What is the Biden administration doing? Why would they talk about federalizing the Texas Guard? Why are they directing Border Patrol? The American people need to ask themselves, why are they directing the Border Patrol to cut razor wire? This makes no sense. This is beyond politics.
Well, we've seen this story before play out in many, many countries, many empires, even in our own country. 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago, we saw an actual civil war, and we are threatening by our division, by our rhetoric, and we are being stoked by the news. There may be another civil war.
The American Civil War of 2024 is about to erupt, and behind me is a list of districts that voted either Democrat or Republican, so I thought it would be a really good projection to see how the Civil War possibly went when it started, because we all know we're not going to have an election this year because of the way things are going. So let's take a look at the map and their congressional districts and where the fighting is going to happen. We'll start with California. Over here, a mostly Democratic state. You've got nestled right there in the middle a small Republican bastion, but they're going to get pushed out and they're going to have to head into Nevada to Lake Tahoe. Doesn't matter how many guns the Republicans have over there, they're going to get run over by some Toyota Priuses. There's plenty of them out on the road, so they're going to get pushed into Nevada. Now let's go to the East Coast. You've got a small nestled conservative bastion over here at the south end of New Jersey, but they're going to just get pushed into the ocean. There's nowhere for them to go. They can't go north in New York City. They can't go west into Philadelphia because it's all Democratic right there. And we all know Philadelphia is ready to rock because they destroy their town every time their sports team is in whatever playoffs. Okay, let's take a look at Texas. Texas down here is going to be a little interesting, but I think the conservatives there are... Folks, I'm absolutely kidding. There's not going to be an American Civil War. Yes, times are tough. Yes, we're struggling to unify with each other because we are being divided constantly with culture war, propaganda, and all sorts of stuff. But if you take a road trip this summer and you go 2 states over in any direction, chances are you're going to meet some nice people. We all like food. Some people have cats and dogs. We have common ground to start out with. We just don't understand what our neighbors are doing. So I really encourage the Americans that are listening to this, go ahead. This summer, when things open up, hopefully, you can go visit a neighboring state and see what's going on over there. Because, you know what? We hear things, it's really not that bad. America's a pretty cool place. We got interesting people no matter where you go. And don't ever think we're going to civil war. That was just a joke. We can unify. I've got faith in the country. We just got to be able to talk to each other and stop listening to divisive news. Thanks, folks.
So thank you guys for taking a news break with me, WD3 and the Hill Report News Break. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I would be very interested to know what you all think on this subject. Let's hear it. Let's get the conversation started now.